You know, every cloud has a silver lining, and through the pandemic and the Black Lives Matter movement, there's been a rise in appreciation for Black culture, legacy, etc. How has that impacted the remembrance of the Negro League?
I think it's had a tremendous impact. And I think the work, Mark, that we've been doing over the last 3 decades have also had a tremendous impact. But what you alluded to, particularly as it relates to Black Lives Matter and I think the social conscious that has really kind of awakened in our country after the George Floyd murder, really kind of steered people toward the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. And they were turning to us for thought leadership. And I guess if I was going to take any solace out of that heinous episode that we all witnessed, was the fact that people did look and they recognized that this museum, at its crux, is a social justice museum. It is a civil rights museum. Mark, it's just seen through the lens of baseball, but as I share oftentimes, it is triumph over that adversity. And I think you need to see that side of my journey in this country as well. I don't want the only side that you see of me being the downtrodden aspect of my journey and my quest for equality in this country. My success stories are paramount as well. And the story of the Negro Leagues is one of those great American success stories that a lot of people really did not know. And to me, that is what helps us start to move toward a point of commonality. Because there's not too many people who can relate to the experiences that we've had in this country as journey as Black people. You might empathize, but you can't really relate to it. But you can relate to my success stories. And here we get to tout one of those great American success stories. There's nothing sad or somber about the story of the Negro Leagues. Now, the conditions, the circumstances that dictated a need for a Negro Leagues, those are sad and sorrowful, but not the story of the Negro Leagues themselves. It is one of the most compelling, inspirational stories, I think, in the annals of American history. And it's all based on one small, simple principle. You won't let me play with you in the major league? Then I'll create a league of my own.